To find his birth parents ended up playing matchmaker. Martin Schmidt's biological mother and father had not spoken since high school. They put him up for adoption 36 years ago. Vladimir Duthiers of our streaming network CBS spoke with all three of them about their unique love story. Vlad, good morning.
Good morning. Martin Schmidt knew he was adopted, but it wasn't until he found out he was going to be a father that he decided to seek out his birth parents. The next 4 years would unfold just like a movie, one with a happy ending.
I'm Martin Schmidt. I'm their son.
This moment, captured on cell phone video, was more than 3 decades in the making. But the journey to get here, an altar under a tent in rural Wisconsin, was a journey of heartbreak, pain, but most of all, love.
The parents that adopted me have always been super supportive.
36-year-old Martin Schmidt was a newborn when he was adopted. His birth mother, Michelle Newman, was just 16 years old when she found out she was pregnant. Several months after she and her high school boyfriend, Dave Lindgren, broke up.
I struggled with the decision. I just prayed adoption was the best choice.
Did you ever stop thinking about him?
Never. Never.
Michelle and Dave went their separate ways after Martin's adoption. Michelle moved to Hawaii. Dave stayed in Wisconsin and had several biological and stepchildren. In 2014, with a baby of his own on the way, Martin got in contact with his birth mom. She, in turn, reached out to Dave.
We talked until 2 o'clock that morning. So we were on the phone in probably 3 hours. And it just felt natural, like we just picked up from 17, 18 years old again. And then later in the month, she's like, well, why don't you come out to Hawaii?
Their connection and chemistry was instant.
When I got off the plane in Hawaii and walked down that airport stairs, I could just see that.
You felt it?
I felt it already, yes.
Did you, Michelle?
Yes.
What'd you feel?
A connection. It's just like I saw him and I saw his smile and I was like, I remember that. I know this guy.
That trip led to dating. Eventually, Michelle moved back to Wisconsin, and the couple's relationship with each other and Martin blossomed. When you look at the man that he's become, the father that he is, what goes through your mind?
He's a great man. To watch him with his kids, he's just connects with them, pays attention to them, sees them. His parents did a great job.
I couldn't ask for anything better to find.
You two have found each other and fallen in love after finding me.
In early August, Dave and Michelle tied the knot, and Martin officiated.
I think that the reason that this is working out so well is that these are really good people.
What have you learned from just this entire process of rediscovery?
Miracles do happen.
For me, it's just, never give up hope. Dreams can come true, and there's a lot of love out there in the world.
Martin told us the acceptance and support from his adoptive parents and his big sister made all the difference in reconnecting with his birth parents. Martin's adoptive and birth parents are both involved in the lives of his children, and I can tell you that there was there were tears in my eyes throughout the process of interviewing them because it's such a beautiful story.
And on so many levels.
Yes.
The fact that they got together, she didn't have any other children.
No.
And how great it is to find somebody that makes you feel how you felt when you were 17 and 18 years old. And it's that person.
It is that person. And, when you see their pictures of them in high school, you get the sense of how young they were. They were children. And so the reason that she gave up Martin for adoption is all the more clear.
And that child, Martin, brought them back together.
Indeed.
Vlad, thank you.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Vlad.
Thank you.
Great story.